Good afternoon. My name is Tara. I do have a story. Would like to hear it? Here it goes. So, this is me, 7.5 months post op gastric bypass surgery. I had surgery almost 8 months ago, and I would like to tell you all about an experience about how we got to where we're at today. So, in the beginning, before I had surgery, and how I feel obese is by my eating habits. Again, now I am building a healthier relationship with food and clearing my mind and headspace to get to where I need to be. So prior to surgery, I had bad eating habits. I used to starve myself. Yes, I used to put my body into starvation mode because right after having my daughter, or while I was pregnant with my daughter, who is now 19 years old, I lost my appetite and never regained it back after being pregnant with her. And I pretty much would only eat when my body was letting me know that it needed to eat. Same thing with water, everything. I would just go hours on hours without eating and drinking, which was not good. In addition to that, I did develop health problems. And with the type of health problems I had, my weight was not helping me get any better. So we had to make a drastic decision to go ahead and go through with the surgery. I did meet with my doctor, and I also met with the surgeon, and they told me everything that I was going to probably be experiencing. I was told that I was going to be losing, most likely, my taste buds. They were going to change. Probably would crave things that I usual wasn't craving. Might have a craving for it. I was told that most likely I would lose my hair, but it will come back, is what I was told. I was told that I would probably suffer from body metamorphosis, which is basically when you think you are still big and you're actually smaller than what you were. Probably going to also be suffering on a day-to-day basis with a struggle with myself with eating. Friends were going to probably change. Family members were going to probably see you differently. And just your whole life was going to be different. And I can say 100% they are right. In the beginning, I did experience hunger for the first time because they put you on a liquid diet. Yeah, and if you try to eat something and you're not supposed to, you are going to throw up. You're going to throw up. It's going to make you sick. It's going to also hurt. So if you're in that stage and you think that you can't be strong enough to suck through it, just bear with it. Do everything they tell you to do because you're going to suffer for it in the long run. So I went through all the stages, and I can tell you what I've experienced thus far. I never had many friends to begin with. I have even lesser now. I have my friends here, yes. But in real life, no. I'm pretty much by myself. If I'm not with my boyfriend, I'm just me. I talk to my mother every day on the phone. I talk to my kids every once in a while. But as far as like really having a support group or just having friends that check on me, I check on them, no. I have some that I thought we were closer than what we were. Don't even hear from them anymore. Or I hear from them when it's convenient for them. And I get it. Everybody has a life. I have one too. But yeah, sometimes it gets lonely. And all of the other things that I have gone through thus far, the loss of a son, I went through and still going through a divorce. It gets lonely sometimes. But, like I said, I'm a very strong-willed person. I keep my head on the up and up. And this is where I'm at thus far. I am 66 pounds away from my ideal goal weight of what I want to accomplish. And I can tell you now that I've hit that milestone, it's getting to be kind of hard to get it off. I somewhat did plateau. I have broken my stall, but still I've got a long ways to go. That 66 pounds act like it's going to take forever and a day to come off. And I find myself sometimes struggling with the scale, and that's why I don't post every day what my weight is. I give myself a couple weeks before I share where I'm at in my journey. But I have 66 pounds to go to get to my ideal weight. That's where I'm at now. As far as food, it is different. It is different. I am a culinary arts graduate. I do consider myself a chef. I have the degree, yes, a licensed chef. And with that being said, cooking food is different, but I love to cook. So because I love to cook, I am making foods that are geared for people who have gone through the experience that I have and can eat it without it bothering them. Yes. So I have done that. In addition to that, I'm here. If anybody has questions, please feel free to ask me about my journey and whatever I can do to help you going through certain stages. I went through the stage of losing weight and developing rashes. I went through that. I have cream that my doctor ended up having to prescribe to me because my skin was rubbing together. Not in a bad way, because I don't have a lot of loose skin. So that's one good thing. I've got good elasticity in my skin. So I'm not saggy or anything like that. Mentally, how it's different. Trying to think of some other things. Hair. Take collagen, guys. I cannot stress that enough. By me incorporating collagen early on into my diet, especially when I was more in the liquid diet stage and the shakes, please incorporate that. I had hair loss, but not like some people. Like, I have really thick hair, and it didn't even change the density of my hair. Around the edges is kind of a little bit thin, but overall, I can tell you I really didn't suffer much from hair loss. I can say that's a big plus. Make sure you are including collagen in your diet. I have started recently doing on this specific day repost in my chapter, because I like to be able to look back at where I was on specific days and at times and how I feel or was feeling at that time to kind of know from where I was and where I'm at currently. Currently, I can say my testimony is today I can breathe better. I can walk better. I'm in the best shape that I've ever been. I did not suffer from allergies this go around like I did in chronic years. So if you're thinking about it and you're not for sure, please give it a whirl if you need to. But that's all my babbling for now. Please stay tuned for other videos. If I can help inspire anybody, please reach out to me, DM me, and I'll be happy to help you as best I can. Or leave me a comment. Leave me a comment. I will answer you, I promise you. But until next time, please be nice, be kind, be sweet. Everyone has a story to tell. Until later, I'll see you soon. Bye.